I'm gonna beat Michael Bisping because he doesn't want to go toe-to. I don't see him surviving 25 minutes.
This fight, for me, is about one thing, showing the world that I still am one of the best.
Be a jerk, but do that to me, I'm just gonna knock you out.
I'm not gonna take part in all this stupid banter, this out of him.
And Ranger qualified Special Forces sniper. Really, though, has former #1 contender there ×2 and off to a quick 2-0 start.
Without having the focus, the more than they are in here in the cage. And this is a guy who
hours of duty overseas. As far as the MMA game is concerned, him takedown by takedown. All of that said, he said of Michael Bisping, he is one of the greatest middleweights in UFC history. I am shocked against Michael Bisping.
Yeah, you know, I said it before, a lot of guys call out Mike. He has come in here with a very good game plan. He has trained very hard for this
round, but in talking to his striking coach, Brandon Gibson, they're most excited. Back in November, that left hook led to the knockout of the night for him again, main event against Michael Bisping.
In the UFC, it's not good enough to be as excellent with this wrestling, but he knows he needs more weapons.
So the tenacious Tim Kennedy is in the octagon. Tonight, Michael Bisping walking to the octagon to make his 20th.
Every single time it gets me going, it gets the hair standing up on my arms, but he said, it doesn't matter, man. I'm a martial artist. This is what I do.
Who, at least when it comes to the stats, is one of the most accomplished UFC defensive middleweight history. So an exceedingly difficult guy to hit when you do potentially. When Kennedy gets him down, will Bisping
working on a lot as well. He realizes how good Bisping is at that. Very, very interesting fight here.
Bisping has won over Alan Belcher at UFC 159. A title shot here at 185 pounds. All right, let's get to the tail of the tape. It is our main event, #5, Michael Bisping. A slightly more pronounced 2.5-inch reach advantage. It's Bruce Buffer.
Miami, sanctioned by the Quebec Athletic Commission, with Commissioner Marion. When the action begins, our referee in charge, Yves Lovins. Watching around the world from Quebec, it's time! Out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding professional record. Fighting out of Austin, Texas, USA, fighting out of the red corner, a Valley Judo fight, 186 pounds, fighting out of Manchester.
Corner.
And if you took yes, Tim Kennedy and Michael Bisping, man, this main event feels like a long inside that octagon with the door closed. Being in the red trunks and Tim Kennedy in the black. Immediately, Kennedy drops in on it.
Tim Kennedy to thwart this takedown attempt up against the cage. Well, now, and Bisping's on his back, but this is where the fight takes knees and a beautiful pickup. Tim Kennedy made a little, and what beautiful work from Tim Kennedy to keep Bisping.
Now Kennedy trying to work him away from the fence.
Space, and Tim Kennedy trying to work on a mount from here. He's got that near side underhook, does it. He's gonna try to throw that left leg up and over, prevent it.
Well, and fighting Tim Kennedy, it just...
What Kennedy wants, though. This is exactly what he wants. He's done an excellent job so far. Now, working on getting back to his feet. He's staying nice and composed. That near side leg, he's gonna try to prop it up on his leg. If Bisping tries to...
of Tim Kennedy, but he has made significant strikes in the striking game.
Michael Bisping back to his feet here. Tim Kennedy, though, kicks from this position.
So it took a couple minutes. Bisping gets back to...
Michael Bisping was trying to counter that back.
To be employed by Tim Kennedy here tonight, and so far so good. The takedown.
Might be trying to set up a Kimura from half guard. Might be trying to set that up. Is how strong he is and how good he is on the mat. And
unable to do so, at least to this point, as Kennedy maintains. Bisping relinquishes the back. And now
Wrist, fighting the wrist here. Now he's in a much... Tim Kennedy, relentless though on the mat.
So largely the grappling of Tim Kennedy. Oh.
He's been here before. He needs more lateral move, and he's got to watch out for those reactive shots of Tim Kennedy.
And in terms of that eye injury, the detached retina sustained in retina here on Fight Night.
Counter Bisping with that right hand. Bisping. His range can be tough, but look at this, Kennedy landing some.
He's partially that kick.
I saw that takedown coming.
And the hands go a little bit.
I feel like Kennedy's baiting him into that right hand. I feel
Kennedy changes level. And it'd be a huge win for Bisping here to stay up.
Great job of going up back to his nice tight body lock here. Beautiful defensive wrestling from Michael Bisping there up against the cage. But
Kennedy appeared to block it. And cracks flush for Michael Bisping.
Yeah, Kennedy has to be careful.
Here. Left hook is there for the count. Clearly needed after really not getting a ton done in that opening frame.
They're striking from Bisping.
And perhaps trying to bait Bisping. Misses on the return exchange.
Yeah, Kennedy really trying to.
So Bisping getting the striking go.
Big lungs. Better round.
My round.
Bisping, who was utilizing that technique right there, that jab. Bisping. Nice exchange there, nice combination from
Punch, and then hit the takedown. You will lose.
10-7-10. Make sure you're stepping back the black line. Thank you, sir.
Well, Amp dropped that second round, as Kenny sort of alluded to, but certainly did have some of a takedown is just so vital. I mean, seconds.
Not many people have ever done that to Michael Bisping.
Right.
Huge, and it allowed Kennedy to change levels beautifully and hit that. Bisping going so he can get back to his feet. Kennedy, those escapes from Bisping.
And you know, as relentless as Tim Kennedy.
Oh, and not a lot of people could do this to Michael Bisping. And look at this knee slide guard.
Two of the more conditioned middleweights on the roster. That cardio figures.
Isolated those hips very well. He's countered the escapes of Michael Bisping. And the strength of Tim Kennedy, he just straightens out his arm and escapes.
Really putting out.
Tim Kennedy is so technical. Kennedy thus far, but he's been out positioned.
A seamless
Escape from Michael Bisping. Let's see if he can cage walk and get back to his feet. That is, guys are using the cage so well to get back to their feet. Tim Kennedy hit in the first. Kennedy still inside control.
way through the round, and the rest of the time is spent on the canvas.
Round, Kennedy, second round, Bisping, third round, Kennedy once again.
So there's the horn, 15 minutes down, 2 rounds. Spawns here in round 4. Overall, a somewhat keeping that right hand very high.
Bisping's like that. He could get countered by Bisping. Changed levels so well to the forward motion of Michael Bisping to hit his
gear to keep this fight upright. He cannot afford to.
Tim Kennedy doing a great job of Had it very tight. Michael Bisping.
Given where we're at in this fight, you know, Bisping has been an outstanding volume. Tim Kennedy.
Well, that's exactly what it is. Every time he goes forward, every time he's looking for a combination. But this is not what Tim Kennedy, where he can hit his takedowns. Michael Bisping will tee off.
Bisping, seemingly the fresher fighter here as we
kind of, it's one up, one down, one up, one down.
Nothing flat-footed about Michael Bisping.
Attention for sure.
Once again,
Michael Bisping fights to get that underhook, and he's out. Here's Michael Bisping.
Bisping able to land. It has been there at times.
And that is the maybe fake. There's the right hand.
Shortly after Bisping.
A little wobbly there, John.
And he did open.
Goes to the other side. To that right eye.
Two of the top 10 bantam middleweights in the world. Big land there. Right hand to end the combination for Bisping.
Yep, his patented 1-2.
The right hand there for Kennedy once again.
There it is.
So both guys landing some of their better. All right, 20 minutes down. It is the 5th and final round. Work to do, we shall see.
Yeah, I thought he landed a little 4th round, but for Michael Bisping, absolutely needs to go for it. And 6, level change off the reactive shot.
Round, and at least with the output there, perhaps he has gotten the memo.
Kennedy enters off of that right hand into a body lock, and he's got the takedown. Bisping trying to get back to his feet. He does. Kennedy to bring the fight right back to the mat. Wrestling at Tim Kennedy as he moves right in the mount using that BJ now.
Bisping.
Nice scramble from Bisping.
Yes, work.
But Tim Kennedy right on him, John. I mean, this find an answer and get back to his feet somehow.
And this game, as Brandon Gibson suggested, Tim Kennedy has landed some
to set up his takedowns, to set up his guard passes. Everything get back to his feet now.
And it did appear, at least in that instance, that Kennedy was taking
here.
Bisping able to land there.
Bisping there. Of course, Michael Bisping being the fighter that he is, Kennedy has been difficult, and of course, you have to give credit to Tim Kennedy, who has
come hinges on that 4th round. You know, early takedown of the 5th, just have to admire both of these guys.
Push the pace now.
Yes, for Michael Bisping.
Nice combination, and he changed levels with Tim Kennedy. Another night.
Bisping and Kennedy, the official decision is next. It is UFC in Quebec City. Let's set it inside the octagon one more time. Bruce Buffer has the
contest. 49-46, 49-46, and Kennedy.
You seem disappointed, my man. What's up?
No, I'm furious. I mean, you gave him right back to me. I got nothing but respect for you. I'd never met you. I respect you as a fighter, and listen, what happened has happened.
Charlotte's career, maybe the finish didn't materialize, but you're moving on up at 100.
You know, things weren't clicking, so my hat's off to him as an opponent. I just have great respect for him. So I'm just going to keep getting better.
Well, you took him down and kept him there the way few middleweight.
Sir, thank you.
Tim Kennedy, ladies and gentlemen.
Tim Kennedy, being 185 pounds, took him down, kept him there.